Season 4 of Bridgeton was not on a high speed chase like the other seasons were, at least not in my opinion. It was very much a slow burn, but nonetheless, once I probably got like midway, I was like, okay, now, like, I'm here. What's happening? What's going on? Benedict was our first draft pick this season, followed by, I would even say Francesca. And may I add that I would definitely say Lady Bridgerton was definitely in the top draft picks this season of what this season was about. Remember last season, Benedict was doing his own thing. So coming into this season, he was seen as the last person to be married. That is until he meets someone, but he don't really even know who that person is. And yes, this person is a lady because we know Benedict been having his fun. But this lady seems to come from basically, we got a Cinderella story in our hands. We had a whole Cinderella story on our hands. And that's where Sophie comes in. Her and her family, if you want to call that, come on the scene. They're coming out, but technically she is not supposed to be out. She was told that basically by her father that she would always be taken care of, and when it came down to it, was told that she was not left in the will. I immediately was like, okay, something's not right, something's up here. But in the same time, the way he had addressed her as his daughter, I was like, huh? A ward? This is my ward? Is that how you describe your child? So like the particular Cinderella story, she is basically her stepmother, and she is basically a maid to her stepmother, her stepsister. Sophie ends up getting put out by her stepmother, and that's where kind of Benedict comes back in the picture. They come back into each other's lives. Only thing is, she know that that's that man. He don't know that that's her. He ends up saving Sophie and then kind of brings her into his grasp. And yet again, he still don't realize who she is. He ends up coming back, brings her a job because Sophie's stepmother is off the chain. Sophie's stepmother is, whoo, I thought Lady Featherington was something, but oh, Lady Penwood that thing got some things with her. So while they over there dealing with that, we also got Francesca over here. You know, they're married. She has not reached pinnacle. Why is that? Like, if this was not a reason to make sure that we are having conversations with our girls, there's no reason why these girls should not know their bodies before the man does. What is going on? And if y'all were like me, y'all were like, I don't know what this is between Francesca and this cousin and why Lord Kilmartin. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was like, they better not have some nasty old stuff. I could not pinpoint, like, and even still, even though her and the cousin and Francesca got cool, it still was just a little bit like, but I get it, because some of us have those cousins that's like a sister or brother to us, so at the same time, I kind of get it. But just when they go and get cool and everything, oh my gosh, little did we know, these headaches that Lord Kilmartin was talking about end up taking him out. Now, Lady Danbury, can I just say, I am not ready. I am not ready for this separation from her. I am not ready for us to let go of Lady Danbury. I am not. She want to step down. Queen told her no. Flat out, no. She cannot go nowhere. Basically, I guess the queen, you know, she's going through a lot. She's got, you know, obviously being the queen. She's going through with her husband. She need her friend. She need a friend here. But at the same time, like, Queen, I need you to come down some and also realize that your friend got needs too. So basically, Lady Danbury knew that basically she was going to need to find somebody who was going to be basically as the same caliber, on the same regard as her for the Queen's next lady in waiting. And who did she chose? Lady Mondridge. Yeah. One thing for sure, Lady Mondridge, while she was very much not very open to this at all in the very beginning, she's perfect. She is perfect. If nothing else, I'm definitely dying this season to see how that relationship has grown and what that looks like. Because she know how to check the queen. Now back to Benedict and Sophie. So y'all know that, you know, technically she's a maid. He ends up bringing her in, brings her back to his mom's house to work at his mom's house as a maid. But mind you, he's also falling for her. While also he does not realize that was the lady that he had already met. And of course, in this society, they technically cannot be together. Like, that is not allowed. And y'all guess who popped back up? Lady Cowper pops back up. But this is a general all review, so I'm not going to give all the details for how that plays out. Just when I think Lady Bridgerton, they ready to like make it official. Like her and Lord Marcus, what's his last name? I can't remember. Oh, she got a thing. But when she kept pushing him off, pushing him off, pushing him off, making him wait, I get it. The kids are priority. She's like, I knew that there was but so much waiting that man was going to do. And then to add insult to injury, Penn has decided to put down the pen. Only for a new person to pick up the pen. Now back to Benedict and Sophie. Even though technically, of course, we know that they're not technically allowed to be together, he didn't really know what was going on with her backstory and who her family was. When that ended up coming out, because Lady Penwood ends up putting her in jail, now Benedict does come back to save her yet again. But had he not, we wouldn't have ended up knowing the truth about Sophie, her being a maid, her all it come out. All of it comes out. She definitely wasn't supposed to have been that woman's maid, and definitely for sure her daddy had left her something in the will. Now, if you want more of the gory details that everything that happened in the middle, you definitely gonna have to watch for yourself. And if you have already, you definitely talk to me down in the comments and let's talk about this season. What were your thoughts? What was your favorite part?